And in the locker room, each guy... Hello to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. Glad to have you with us for this special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForge reporting from the sideline. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Nikola Jokic. Bull out there with Porter. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Maxey in at the one spot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And he sinks the second. And, Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Now Thompson, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Nailed from three-point land.
And that shot is a confidence builder for Porter Jr. When he's hitting these, you know he's feeling it.
Back to Doncic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting lead. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Curry against Thompson. A shot by Curry, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Porter with it. Now Green defending. Porter kicks to Thompson. Jokic with the screen on Curry. Takes the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Back to Doncic. Over Maxey. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And finished off by Porter.
Well, the defense has to respect Porter Jr.'s jump shot, and that opens up the lane.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. And that one's good, Maxey.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
Back to Doncic. Offline with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Maxey. coming off 31 points last game. 5 to shoot. And here's Jokic outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Here's Maxey. Softly drops in the floater. Maxey's got 8 points.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
Outside Curry. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Outside, Maxey. Up again. Kessler with the rebound. Bulls have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Curry with it. Now guarded by Porter. Curry kicks to Doncic. Kessler, a screen on Thompson. Doncic. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And it's Doncic missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here for the Bulls. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Bulls third.
Well, as a coach, it's a relief knowing free throws are almost automatic for your guys.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 6. Pass to Clark. Now here's Watson. Brooks covering. Clark outside. Sexton against Ivy. Brooks grabs the board. Clippers leading by 6. Vassell outside. Here's Fernando. They set the pick. Off target from three-point range. And it's Watson with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Ivy passes to Jackson. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Vassell finds Stewart. Back to Sexton. Brooks outside. A three-pointer, no good. Bulls trail by 6 to the middle. Back to Ivy. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Vassell was screen on Ivy. Sexton against Ivy. Vassell kicks to Stewart. Drills it from outside.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Neesmith, the pass to Ivy. Over Sexton. The shot by Ivy, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Brooks, left side. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Neesmith finds Watson. Now Neesmith. Jackson passes to Ivy. Clark a screen on Sexton. And slam dunk by Clark.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Here's Vassell. Pass to Stewart. It's Brooks on the wing. He's covered by Watson.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And 1:01 left here in the opening quarter. Lobbed up there for Clark. Stewart with the steal. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Vassell. Here's Fernando. He's covered by Clark. Ivy against Brooks. Brooks can't get that one to fall. Bulls trail by 7. Ivy on the wing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the layup's good off the glass.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Brooks with it. Pass to Stewart. Puts up a 3. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Luka Doncic's out there with Curry. And it's Green. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Kessler in at the center position. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
Doncic outside. Bridges left side. No good on the triple. Clippers leading by 10. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Bridges. Here's Curry. And they get it. Curry gets it to go inside.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pass to Bull. Outside, Maxey. Off target from outside. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Los Angeles Clippers. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you guys.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screen, the defender guarding the screener has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. You look at Kessler, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
Jokic kicks to Maxey. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, Jokic, one of the league leaders in offensive rebounding throughout his career.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Stan, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
You should watch for best moves. Let's see those dance moves. You must have loved your dance at Cheers and All, huh? Oh, yeah.
Check out the stats for Green. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 9 points per game, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Bridges up top, guarded by Porter. Doncic kicks to Bridges. To the inside, and stolen by Bull. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. Pass to Kessler. And here is Curry. He's covered by Thompson. Back to Kessler. And he banks in the layup. Kessler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you want Kessler involved in the offense. That's the kind of shot you're looking for.
Clippers moving the ball around. Now, Jokic. Over Kessler. Again, Los Angeles.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Now Doncic. No good from 11 feet.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's Jokic missing.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Bridges misses. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's Maxey. Can't hit from 12. And so Green will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The Clippers grab the miss. Thompson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Los Angeles with another miss. The Bulls have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Bulls sends it back! Thompson outside. Pass to Maxey. Thompson, a screen on Curry. From deep, Maxey. Green with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And it's been this way all night. When Steph gets going, amazing things can happen.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Group substitution here for the Clippers. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Bol Bol. Brooks comes in for Michael Porter. Vassell, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Colin Sexton in for Maxey. Here is Brooks. Pass to Vassell. Outside, Sexton. Lets it go from deep. It's all in by the Bulls.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And here's Watson. Launches from deep. Fernando pulls it in.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now, here's Nesmith. Following the miss by Dillon Brooks. Jackson from long range. Rebound by the Clippers. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Brooks. Fires the 3. Misses for the 5th time this game, marking it 1 for 6. Nesmith, the pass to Watson. Inside, here's Ivy. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Ivy's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. Sexton, the pass to Fernando. Jokic sets the screen for Vassell. To the left side wing. Jokic from distance.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
Ivy against Sexton. Jokic with the steal. Brooks outside. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Fernando. And here's Jokic. 9 points in the game so far. Clock at 4. Vassell, the pass to Jokic. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Stewart checked in for the Clippers.
Number 28, Isaiah Stewart.
Bulls trail by 11. Here's Ivy. He has 6. Clark banked in off the glass.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's Brooks. For 3, Vassell. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Here is Watson. No scoring in this one. Pass to Clark. Ivy against Sexton. Clark trying to get open. The shot's good. That's now 8 points for Jaden Ivey.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Vassell, the pass to Jokic. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Well, guys, I've been around this game for a long time, and I've never seen someone like Jokic. A giant man with point guard skills.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clark dishes to Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. Nesmith finds Ivy. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ivy's got 10 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break, and their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Chicago Bulls.
Oh, man, when you can't defend the 3, it's painful to watch.
We talked about staying connected to shooters. This is what happens when you don't. And later on, some more NBA action to look forward to. Here are the games coming up. For the Knicks, they'll be up against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. It's going to tip off at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
This is going to be an exciting one, Ernie. I'm ready.
Hey, I saw my big fella. Let's get it going.
See, every time you bet me
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're getting back to the action with the third quarter ahead in this Mother's Day broadcast of the NBA. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Clippers leading by 10. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. They've got Amen Thompson. Porter is out there with Bol. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. Lock at 6. Here's Maxey. Bridges with some nice defense. The Bulls shooting 47%, pretty solid. So stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
Doncic, bounce back. Curry with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Curry's got 16.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
And it's Jokic missing. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Doncic. Whoa! Strong finish by Doncic.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Porter. Clippers moving the ball around. Now Jokic. He's covered by Kessler. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Bol. He's got 13.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Green kicks to Doncic. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut back down to 5 points in the make from Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
It's time for your 3-1-2 crew.
Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Jokic is third. And, of course, Walker Kessler.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Clippers leading by 5. Thompson surveying the floor. There's Porter with the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, "I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life." Kevin?
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Let's now pause and take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Bulls.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Outside Curry. Green kicks to Doncic. And the Bulls with another miss. Clippers leading by 7. Down low. And there's Porter on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Chicago. Fires for 3. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey passes to Bull. Now, here's Jokic. Guarded by Doncic. And a wide-open look for Porter. Good on the triple. Porter's got 15 points.
Well, look, this is what Michael Porter Jr. is all about. He's out there to find shots at the arc.
Doncic passes to Curry. Will it go? Kessler trying to get open. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads, cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Curry. Maxey passes to Bull. Maxey with the screen on Green. Bull. His 3-pointers off the mark. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Drills the 3-pointer. He's got 10.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Thompson sets the pick for Maxey. Second chance effort, and Bull with the lay-in.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Outside Curry. Here's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Maxey passes to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Hey, on many nights, Jokic is a primary playmaker. Tonight, he's been the finisher.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. The 3 for Doncic. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Porter, here we go. Bull, that's good.
Well, you expect Porter to take his own shot there, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Bulls trail by 10. Stan Michael Porter Jr. is a crucial piece to this offense.
Oh, he absolutely is, Kevin. First of all, we know that shooting provides space for other people to operate, and he certainly does that. But Michael Porter Jr. is also a very timely cutter and gets his share of easy buckets.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Stewart checked in for Jokic. Brooks comes in for Bol. Vassell, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Colin Sexton in for Maxey. Clark with it. There's the pick. Here's Ivy. And the Bulls with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now Sexton. Scoreless thus far. Going inside, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're finding lanes into the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Sexton, an aggressive scorer, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score.
Now, here's Sexton. Stewart with the screen on Curry. Sexton finds Stewart. Vassell outside. Misses the three. Bulls trail by 11. Neesmith, the pass to Curry. The free ball from Curry.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Up top, Vassell. He's covered by Watson. Pass to Curry. Back to Watson. Curry, a screen on Vassell. Here's Watson. Vassell grabs the board.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Stewart with the screen on Curry. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Watson's shot is good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Now comes to the floor, you're incredible.
Bridges is checked in for Peyton Watson. Porter's checked in for Los Angeles. Maxey comes in for Colin Sexton. Porter against Jackson. Stewart, a screen for Maxey. Los Angeles with another miss.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Neesmith, the pass to Clark. Now Curry. Shot clock at 6. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Thompson outside. Pass to Porter to stop the drought. Bridges with the board. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Neesmith, covered by Vassell. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Curry's shot is off. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Thompson misses. Chicago's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Bridges dishes to Curry. Clark against Stewart. Clark kicks to Curry. That 3 off the mark. Clippers leading by 4. Outside Porter. Pass to Maxey. Plenty of space. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Maxey's got 17 now.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Curry is out there with Doncic. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's Green, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Ball finds Maxey. To the wing right side. And here's Jokic outside.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half. I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Bounce pass Maxey. Green against Bol. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
Well, run into Jokic too hard on the screen, and you'll be on the bench for a while.
Kessler against Jokic. Curry outside. And the Bulls, another 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Maxey kicks the Bol. Here's Jokic. Another miss by Jokic. Oh, Chicago has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Doncic, no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for L.A. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Bulls trail by 4. And here is Doncic. Outside Curry. Off target with his 3. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
Here's Curry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
The first one falls.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Vassell outside. Pass to Jokic. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bounce pass from Bridges. They double him with Jokic. The 3. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Curry.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Jokic. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic passes to Curry. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Porter against Doncic. Porter, no luck. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. The drive by Green.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
Maxey with it. Pass to Bull. Back to Maxey. There's the 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Green finds Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Curry gets the bucket.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Maxey against Bridges. And here's Jokic outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And it's that bulldog mentality that Green possesses, just going at defenders and daring them to foul it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
The free throw drops for Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and both free throws good for Green. And it's the Clippers with the ball. 9-point game. Pass to Bull. Thompson outside. Back to Bull. It's stolen by Green. Curry is inside. He's covered by Maxey. Curry on the wing. Bridges outside. They get it back. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Well, Kessler to the rescue, using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself.
Porter dishes to Thompson. Bridges against Maxey. Shot to stop the run. Los Angeles with another miss. Bulls leading by 11. Green kicks to Doncic. Pass to Kessler. Now, here's Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. He's feeling it. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 46 points.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Pass to Bull. Jokic high post. Cleared away by Curry.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
Deflects the pass. Now here's Bridges. And there's the three.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Clippers trail by 16. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Time now to present our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Thompson outside. Now Jokic. Five on the clock. Here's Maxey. And just miss after miss right now. Doncic against Maxey. Green outside. Kessler setting the pick for Green. Now Kessler. Now Maxey. Bull outside. Buries the deep ball.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the three in today's game.
Here's Curry. Six to shoot. On the wing, Green. Bull covering.
That is a textbook lockout to secure the rebound.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Chicago.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point.
Good! Another from three.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Shot from 16. No good. Green outside. And And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers at home, and welcome everyone to a presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brian Anderson, and these teams have been prepping for the season tip-off game for Montgren.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, BA, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Davis out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Harden in at the point. Embiid. Mobley grabs the board. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Outside Jones. There's Ball with a three. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Harden can't hit. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Rockets. With the drive. Count that one.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Pass to Embiid. There's Ball with a three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Outside Edwards. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
And the dunk by Jones.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The Rockets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And here's Edwards outside.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
Holiday against Jones. Outside Harden. Screen by Embiid. The 3-ball. Queta pulls it in. Houston with the ball. outside. Pass to Keita. Here's Dort. Clock at 4. Mobley passes to Keita. Shoots over Embiid. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's Jones. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Embiid. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Mobley. Holiday against Harden. Outside for Dort from outside the arc. Rebounded by James Harden. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And at 6'10" with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan. Is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
That free throw good from Davis. And Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years and unfortunately only one banner. Going back to 1978, they are committed to a rebuild in hopes of better times ahead.
Both free throws good from Davis. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. 5th best, James Harden.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Here's Keita, still without a bucket. Mobley passes to Edwards. To end the drought. That's good on the jumper.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Ball outside. Harden with a screen on Edwards. There's Ball with a 3. Keita pulls it in. Houston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Holiday passes to Edwards. Clock at 6. The rebound by the Wizards. Last time they met in Washington.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Pass to Embiid. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Davis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
What a dominant force inside. There are few guys who could slow Davis down when he's that close to the hoop.
Here's Queta, hounded by Ball. Mobley passes to Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards. Washington leading by 4. Harden finds Ball. Now here's Jones. Shoots it from the corner. And another basket for Washington. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
Naz Reid's checked in for Washington. Outside Holiday. Dort, a screen on Harden. Pass to Dort. 4-3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Edwards against Ball. Launches a 3. It's not going to go for him. Rockets trail by 3. Dort, the pass to Edwards. Outside Holiday. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. And Houston, another 3.
I mean, you watch Holiday play this game. He just explodes off the screens. Very good in pick and roll.
Pass to Davis. Back to Harden. Davis, a screen. And he's going for the lob. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Naz Reid.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. For the Rockets. And Washington will go for a different look here. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Davis. George comes in for Jones. Irving's checked in for Ball. And Lillard subbed in for James Harden. For Houston, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Pass to Robinson. Nurkic a screen on George. For 3, Robinson. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, guys. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, Domantas said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, Domantas is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back to you, Brian.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Green, the pass to Pirtle. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Robinson. Rebound, Washington. Lillard outside. Softly quickly drops in the floater. Now it's a 5-point Washington lead.
Yeah, it looks so delicate coming off his fingertips. Lillard's floater is a lethal one.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Pass to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Joe, the pass to Green. Nurkic a screen on Irving. Green with the ball. Guarded now by George. Houston working the ball around. Nurkic against Reed. Houston with another miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's George. Pass to Irving. To the middle. And Nurkic comes to help. Sabonis finds Irving. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Here's Nurkic. Reed defending. To win the run. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Here's Lillard. Rockets with a rebound. Here's Robinson. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Puts up a deep 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Washington. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
We've got Jakob Poeltl. Duncan Robinson is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Evan Mobley, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Joe, pass to Dort. Misses the 3. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Joe. Pass to Robinson. Beyond the arc. On target from range. Robinson's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And here is Irving. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing 10.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
And he drops the first. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Cadis checked in for Poeltl. Edwards comes in for Robinson. And Holiday subbed in for Joe. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Edwards for 3. Oh, Anthony Edwards, a rainmaker.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Ball outside. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Oh, man!
Wow. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? The Wizards have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Jones with a screen on Holiday. And the shot's good by Irving.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Holiday passes to Queta. Mobley outside. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Mobley. Here's Queta. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Yeah, this is Sabonis in his zone. He makes scoring in the paint seem almost effortless.
Holiday passes to Edwards. Ant-Man getting it done inside.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. He's checked in for Washington. James Harden comes in for Irving. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Number 1, Houston.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Dort finds Holiday. Here's Queta. Outside Edwards with the crossover. Edwards taking on all comers.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Ball outside. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's got 9.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Now here's Holiday. Dort, the pass to Holiday. Edwards for three, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
And let's go courtside. Some news on Joel Embiid. Allie, how is he?
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Wizards. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. With an injury like this, it's going to be a slow healing process. Unfortunately, he'll be out for a while, guys.
Allie, thanks for the report.
And I'm sure the training staff is doing everything they can to ensure he's back out there as quickly as possible.
Harden can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Dort, the pass to Queta. Sinks that one from the post. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Pass to Ball. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. There's Ball with a 3. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Davis with a screen on Edwards. The 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by Houston. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Dort. Jones with the block. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Nurkic is checked in for Houston. Green comes in for Edwards. Naz Reid's checked in for Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mobley finds Holiday. Connects from downtown. Holiday's got 6.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Greg?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Robinson comes in for Dort. And Joe subbed in for Holiday. And a change for the Wizards. Lillard's checked in. Outside Jones. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 5 to snap the cold streak. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 9.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. PA?
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass Pass to Joe. Back to Robinson. Outside, Green. Takes a three. The shot comes out. The Wizards trail by 5. Lillard outside. Davis with a screen on Pirtle. Here's Lillard. Going inside. Lillard for 2.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Outside Joe. Robinson passes to Pirtle. Houston working the ball around. Here's Nurkic. That shot missing. Nice D from Reed. Pass to Lillard. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Second, Damian Lillard. Third is Kyrie Irving.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
So for the Wizards, George, he's checked in for Davis, and Irving is subbed in for Jones. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Reed, a screen on Green. Irving for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Rockets lead by 3. Down low. Here's Nurkic. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Irving against Green. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 13.
Yeah, he is lighting it up tonight. Irving showing us a little bit of everything.
Joe, pass to Robinson. Nurkic, a screen on Harden. And here's Green from the arc. Buries it from 3. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Lillard with the ball. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Lillard.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Houston, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be right back.
46.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rocks, please. Let's hear it for the participant.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop you.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for Washington, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And again, great to have you with us. A shout out to all the moms out there on this Mother's Day. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. LaMelo Ball is out there with James Harden. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Derrick Jones. And it's George in at the 4. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Davis. And it's in there. Davis has got 6.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
Edwards for 3. Ball with the rebound. Washington trailing. George outside. They set a pick for the lead. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Back to Harden. Pass to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. George's shot is off. This game, folks, a close one here in Houston. Holiday finds Dort. Inside. Outside Holiday. Back to Mobley. 3-pointer. Caden, pass to Mobley. Outside Holiday. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Second shot opportunity. And Mobley with the lay-in. Mobley's got his 2nd basket.
And has to fight through contact to get the finish. Mobley keeping his cool under duress.
Washington moving the ball around. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Sabonis, he's checked in for George.
For the Wizards, number 42, Domantas Sabonis.
So it's the Rockets now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. That's tipped. Oh, stolen by Harden. Ball with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Sabonis uses the glass on the layup.
Well, there's strength, then there's physicality. Sabonis brings both when he gets inside.
Harden against Holiday. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by the Wizards. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Pass to Mobley. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Now here's Harden. Left side, Davis. Fades back. Rockets with a rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Queta gets the bucket. Queta's got 6.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Reed comes in for Anthony Davis, and it's George in for Domantas Sabonis. Jones against Dort, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Washington shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for the Wizards, Derek Jones Jr., 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He does not get the second one. The Rockets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And gets it to go, despite getting hit on the shot.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Back to Harden. From deep. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Harden's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Size and shooting touch, always in demand, Legs, and 2 things that Keyshawn George possesses.
Yeah, he's an interesting combination because he grew up playing point guard, but hit a growth spurt later on. So he's got the vision and ball handling skills of a point, but now he's adding that scoring prowess of an off guard.
A player to watch for sure.
No doubt.
Ball no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Oh, and Reed with a block. They get it back. Back to Holiday. Dort for 3. Reed with the rebound. The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Ball passes to George. Outside Jones. Washington moving the ball around. Ball no good.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Dort, the pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Wizards.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
George for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. It's Edwards on the wing. George defending. Outside Holiday. This one for 3. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Holiday. Dort's got 6.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So for Washington, Kyrie Irving comes in for LaMelo Ball, and Lillard subbed in for George. Up top, Harden. Outside, Irving. Over Green. And that one comes up a bit short. The Rockets lead by 3. We've got a chance to check up on Anthony Davis' status. Allie?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from Washington's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While while it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie. Appreciate the report.
Well, we certainly wish him the best during his recovery process. But right now, it's really next man up.
It's impressive how Harden makes room inside. He finds a way to navigate the shots.
For three, Robinson. Lillard pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And stolen by Green. Robinson with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, no hesitation that time by Pirtle. Never shy about scoring.
Lillard outside, out to the right wing, outside Irving. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Irving's got 15 points.
Oh, man, Irving so crafty in that mid-range area.
Outside Joe, pass to Pirtle. Banked it in off the glass. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Tries the 9-footer. Harden can't hit.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Nurkic finds Robinson. Outside Joe. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Irving against Green. Irving, the pass to Jones. And here's Irving. Reed, a screen on Green. Irving for three. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
No, he is more than capable from outside. You have to know defensively, these are the shots he's hunting.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Sinks the tray. He's got 12.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Ha, well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Joe. Three-pointer. That shot is off. The third quarter comes to a close. Rockets ahead. They lead by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Drew Holiday, Luguentz Dort out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Queta in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And he comes up with a bucket.
A true playmaker. When ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. The rebound by Carter. Washington trailing. Here's Davis. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. The Wizards making a switch here. Sabonis checked in.
Number 42, Domantas Sabonis.
Well, the Rockets shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Pass to Dort. Mobley on a screen. To the middle. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Easy he does it. Mobley is such a fluid athlete for his size.
Ball outside. Here's Jones. Sabonis finds Davis. Easy money for Davis inside.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Dort for three. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Davis drawing the double team. 6 to shoot. Pass to Harden to take the lead. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Mobley outside. Edwards against Davis. And Davis with the block. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 3-point Washington lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Washington.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Pass to Jones. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Good work defensively by Dort. And Mobley's got the ball here for Houston. Now Edwards. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. James Harden picks one up.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
At the line for your Rockets, Anthony Edwards. At the line, shooting 1.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Outside Davis. And a miss there on the triple. Houston in the lead. Pass to Edwards. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside for Dort. Over to the wing. Launches it. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple!
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Now Sabonis. Outside Jones. Pass the ball. Can they get it? The Rockets pull it in. Kid has got rebound number 8 now. Now Dort from behind the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires the 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And after being shut out in the first half, he is starting to come to life.
Mobley, a screen on Davis to the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Out left to the wing. There's Ball with a 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Well, that's his first 3 of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
Here's Keita. Pass to Holiday. The 3 is up. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Harden. Picked by Sabonis. The 3 from Ball. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Houston working the ball around. Davis against Edwards. It's good. Edwards has got 12 points in just the second half.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Right wing. There's Ball with a three. That doesn't go either for Ball. Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down. That gives him a double-double.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Harden, the pass to Sabonis. On the wing, Jones. Dort defending. There's Ball with a three. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
3 points.
Jones has got 5 assists in the game. The Rockets trail. Mobley outside. Back to Holiday. Pass to Dort. Now Edwards for three. The answer, Anthony Edwards.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Outside ball. From 8 feet. Ooh, it doesn't go. The Rockets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Outside Mobley. Jacks up a three. Jones rips down the board. Washington trailing. Davis. Blocked. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Dort against Harden. Outside Edwards.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
Free throw's good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And to be a superstar in this league, you need more than talent. Personality, confidence are keys too. And we know Anthony Edwards has loads of both.
George, he's checked in for Sabonis. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Ball. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Yeah, good anticipation helps Edwards see the shot forming. Then his speed gets him there for the block.
The Wizards trail by 4. Ball with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Outside George. Here's Jones. Outside George. Now Davis. Davis drawing the double team. Ball. LaMelo sending it.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it...
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And Washington shooting it at 52%. Harden outside. Shoots a three. Cleared away by Dort.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Edwards. And they double up Edwards. Outside Mobley. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jones Jr. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
At the line for your Rockets, Evan Mobley, taking 2 shots.
Oh, Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Washington.
We got this.
And the second of two is good. And that puts him up 5. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Reed's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Edwards against Ball. Harden outside. Fires the three. Cleared away by Mobley. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Houston, Evan Mobley. Taking 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Davis. Anthony Davis packs it down.
And that is the biggest play of the night. Davis really stepped up when they needed him the most.
And so they foul intentionally.
At the line for Houston, Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Taking his time here. Jones goes back up. Holiday with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for 2, Drew Holiday.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And here's Harden. And so it's Houston winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
This week we are celebrating the WNBA regular season tip-off with
Coming into Miami, Florida, that's the destination for the Raptors. Two-way technician with calm precision. Kawhi Leonard brings a quiet, steely-eyed intensity as they prepare to do battle inside Kaseya Center. Raptors, Heat, coming up next, right after this. Here are the five for the Raptors. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Murray. Then it's Jordan. And it's Diabate in at the 4 spot. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Now here's Jordan after R.J. Barrett's miss. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Diabate. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now the Heat with it. Bird looking it over. Holmgren outside. Over in the corner, Barnes connects from three-point range.
Short corner, but not an easy corner. Barnes knocking that one down.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Jordan outside for 3. Murray. Rebound by the Heat. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Bird kicks to Holmgren. And here's Barrett. Barnes outside. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, this is a shot Scotty Barnes continues to work on, connecting from deep right there.
Here's Leonard. Good D by Holmgren.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Bird finds Barrett. Holmgren sets the screen for Barrett. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Murray outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Leonard. Capella covering. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And it's blocked. Now here's Murray. They set the pick. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Barrett. They double him with Jordan. Pass to Bird. Jacks up a 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Now Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Free throw good, Murray. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams, and Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
Good on both.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now, here's Holmgren. Still without a basket. Shots good from Bird.
These are the kinds of shots that get Bird going. When he makes these contested shots, he enjoys talking some trash as well.
Barnes against Leonard. Barrett inside the three-point line. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Pass to Leonard. Hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got 5 now.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Holmgren outside. Out to Bird. Three-pointer. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Raptors trail by 5. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and Coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter, plus I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Barnes, following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And a new group in for the Heat. Lopez, he's checked in for Capella. Sarr comes in for Chet Holmgren. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Barnes. And it's Garland in for Bird. Now, here's Banchero. Last time out, he had 38 points. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Barrett. Miami leading by 8. Now, Garland. And that one, good.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Here's Banchero. Makes it off the glass.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Here's Sarr. There's the triple. As he pulls it in. Raptors trail by 8. Smart finds Banchero. To the middle. Here's Bassett. Hasn't made one yet. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Banchero. Miami leading by 8. Endures the Raptors. It would seem further ahead defensively than they are at the offensive end.
Kevin, it's an organization that historically looks for size. They have a lot of length and athleticism. The ability to force turnovers and be disruptive is something they identify, and then they want to push in transition. They're actually an entertaining group.
Now Smart after the missed 3 from Lopez. Here's Frazier. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Barrett with this screen on Beasley. Fires from deep. As he pulls it in. And it's Frazier with the ball for Toronto. They trail by 6. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And they did win that last game in this matchup, and it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Now, here's Sharp. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Barrett finds Song. There's Garland. Lays it up off the glass. And the Heat lead by 8.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Here's Frazier. Beasley outside. No good with the triple. Miami's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. At the top of the key, Lopez. And another basket for Miami.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Outside, Barrett. Sharp on the wing. Wide open look. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Raptors trail by 10. Pass to Frazier. Down low. Bassey, the pass to Beasley. And again, Toronto no up. And for the Heat, they're shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
That free throw, no good. DB, given his accuracy, do you think Darius Garland will ever be in the 50-40-90 club?
You know what, Kevin? I think very few people have ever done it. Do I believe Darius Garland has the talent to do it? No question about it. He is a tremendous shooter and an electric young guard in this league.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Barrett.
You know, one of the things that makes Darius Garland effective, guys, because of his size challenges, that in-between game is so important. His floater is on point.
Smart misses. Miami leading by 11. Sarr with it. Nothing on the board. Now Mathurin. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Chet Holmgren out there with Barnes. Then there's Bird. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Sharp, and it's the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here is Frazier, following the basket by Larry Bird. A three from Leonard. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
Kawhi Leonard's career three-point percentage might shock people. And I'm telling you, as a defender, I'm not conceding that one. Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Here's Leonard after the Heat pick up two. Pass to Beasley. Jordan with the screen on Mathurin. And they pick up two.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Sharp, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Sharp. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Doris, what do you think is the key for the development of such an impressive young player like Chet Holmgren?
Hey, Kevin, to me, really, it's simple. It's health. This is a young man for whom basketball is hugely important. He's one of the most impactful two-way players in the game. It's really come down to whether or not he can stay on the floor, but he is so passionate about basketball.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Pass to Sharp. Now Bird. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Murray. And he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 6.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
There's the drive. Bird against Leonard. Back to Barnes for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pass to Jordan. Now Murray. And here's Leonard. Defended by Bird. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Benedict Mathurin.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Pass to Sharp. Takes a 3. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Guys, back to you.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Diabate. Sharp against Murray. And it's blocked.
And Sharp reportedly a 7-foot wingspan You saw it in full effect on that block.
Here's Bird. Larry Bird with the slam.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Murray. This one for three. It's hauled in by Bird.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Holmgren outside. Bird with the bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three from Barnes. Diabate grabs the board.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Vanderbilt finds Murray. Sharp against Murray. Sharp, the pass to Bird. Back to Sharp from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Stolen by Bird. Inside, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Frazier kicks to Jordan. Vanderbilt the pass to Murray. Five to shoot. Can they get it? And again, Toronto no up.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got 8 points.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Brook Lopez is checked in for Holmgren. Clint Capella comes in for Scotty Barnes. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Larry Bird. And it's Garland in for Shaedon Sharpe. And again, no good by Toronto. And here are the Heat. They're on a 14-6 run. Mathurin passes to Garland. And here's Barrett. Down low. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Banchero. No good from outside.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Capella. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Here's Barrett. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Banchero. It's good from about 19 feet.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Now, here's Garland. He has 5. On the dunk by Lopez.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Raptors trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Frazier the pass to Bassi. Frazier kicks to Banchero. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Banchero. And it's off from three-point range. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. It's good. Barrett's got 5 now.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Garland with the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Raptors have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 7. Barrett dishes to Capella. On the wing, Mathurin. Frazier covering. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Smart. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Frazier against Barrett. Outside Mathurin. Over Banchero. Again, the Heat good for 2.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's Banchero. And it's in there. Banchero's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
And so it's Miami cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, where's your team getting its confidence and energy from in that first half?
We're getting a lot of it off our defensive stops, and then once we got into a rhythm, then it started to...
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. For the Knicks, they'll be up against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. That's a 3:30 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time.
Gentlemen, I can't wait for that game. We've been talking about it for a while.
Two great teams just going at it. We'll see which style of play wins out.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Miami Heat.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're getting back to the action with the third quarter ahead in this Mother's Day broadcast of the NBA. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Murray. Jordan is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Diabate in at power forward. Bird inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Back to Murray. Takes it off the glass. 8 points for DeJounte Murray.
And getting the shot he wanted. Murray loves it from in close.
And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Pass to Murray. Jordan outside. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. And here's Leonard from 3. This is the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Toronto making a change. Beasley's checked in. 90 seconds now into the second half. Buries it from three-point range.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Pass to Diabate. Back to Murray. Beasley kicks to Murray. Now here's Leonard from deep. Barnes grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Barnes has got 11 points.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Leonard against Holmgren. And he banks in the layup. 12 points for him.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for Miami. Sommer comes in for Clint Capella. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Barrett. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Sharp. Holmgren outside. Now Barnes. Lock at 6. Sarr with the screen on Beasley. 3-pointer, Bird. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Now Murray. Here's Beasley. Raptors moving the ball around. Leonard against Bird. And the rejection by Bird. Barnes finds Song. And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, with that side, it's easy for Sarr to see right where the rock needs to go.
Holmgren against Leonard. Pass to Diabate. 3-pointer. The rebound by Sharp.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
For 3, Holmgren. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Leonard, no luck.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
It's blocked. Murray outside. Pass to Diabate. Now Leonard. Covered by Barnes. Here's Diabate. And it's Miami with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, the Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you, Kevin.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now here's Leonard. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And the Heat making a change here. Garland's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Banchero's checked in. That free throw good from Leonard.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion, boy, what a career he has had.
Both good from the line that time. Miami's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. A nice shot by Bird.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
A different look for Miami. Lopez, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Bird. And then for Toronto, Charles Massey, he's checked in for Jordan. Marcus Smart comes in for Leonard. And it's Frazier in for Murray. Slammed home and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery. Those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
Raptors have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
So Garland will bring it up for Miami. Pass to Sharp. Lopez sets a screen for Sharp. There's Garland. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And here is Garland, after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. Mathurin against Frazier. And it's Mathurin missing. Raptors trail by 21. Smart on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Miami's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. A post-All-Star break look now at how the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for the Heat.
And they have been feasting from long range, shooting with volume and accuracy. It's been a good recipe for them offensively. And, boy, it puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses to try and cover all that space.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Toronto. Vanderbilt comes in for Malik Beasley. And the second free throw, good. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Well, when DeAndre Jordan is engaged, this guy is flat out a difference maker. He understands how to play to his strengths.
Pass to Garland. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Now off the inbound. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Frazier outside. Smart passes to Jordan. The kick out to Frazier. 6 on the shot clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Terrific awareness by Alex Sarr. That is protecting your rim, folks.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Miami. R.J. Barrett comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Fires from way outside. Rebounded by Capella.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Garland kicks to Barrett. For the 3, trains it from beyond the arc. Barrett's got 8 points.
Boy, R.J. Barrett has worked so hard to become a consistent three-point shooter. Go ahead, R.J., put in the work.
Banchero, a screen on Sharp. Takes the 13-footer, and the jumper falls for him. He's got 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lopez sets a screen for Garland. No good on the 3. Raptors trail by 20. Banchero looking around. Jordan on the wing. Pass to Smart. Shot clock at 6. And here's Banchero. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Capella sets a screen for Barrett. And the 3 off target.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Frazier outside. And it goes down 2 points. Frazier's got his 2nd bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Smart against Garland. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
And there's Banchero on the assist by Frazier. And that's 15 points for Paolo Banchero. Here's Sharp. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Miami. 13 points up at the end of the period. Things have been clicking offensively, defensively, you name it. And they are riding this wave of momentum. We've got more in store for you right after this. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Holmgren. R.J. Barrett is out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Bird, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Bird. Back to Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Holmgren. Count that bucket. And the Heat lead by 13.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Murray with the bounce pass. A 3 from Leonard. They get it again. Diabate.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Here's Barrett. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Well, you see Scotty Barnes' growth as a passer. Boy, that is an impressive look.
Murray looking around. Banchero dishes to Leonard. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Barrett kicks to Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Capella sets a screen for Bird. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Drops in the tray.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Vanderbilt a screen on Bird. Banchero against Bird. Banchero, that's good.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Barrett the pass to Capella. Outside Barrett. Barnes screen on Murray. Barrett wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. Banchero with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Pass to Diabate. Back to Banchero. It's good. Banchero's got 19 points.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Banchero against Barnes. Holmgren with a screen on Banchero. Here's Barnes. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Murray the pass to Vanderbilt. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to be Murray shooting. It's on R.J. Barrett. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
With the timeout.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Back to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
That's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
And here is Murray. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now, here's Banchero. Capella covering. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
And Barrett gets it to go.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Murray, the pass to Banchero. Vanderbilt, a screen on Capella. The offensive rebound. Vanderbilt kicks to Murray. Vanderbilt, a screen on Barrett. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket for Murray.
And this coaching staff wants Murray to be the shot caller. Let him run the pick and roll and just make things happen.
Now here's Bird. And it's Miami with another.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Yep, it counts. Banchero's got 23 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now, here's Barrett. Shot from 12. Rebound by the Raptors. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Murray. Defended by Holmgren. Toronto working the ball around now. The 11-footer. And it's Banchero getting it to go. 25 points in the game.
Paolo Banchero putting the league on notice that he is a big-time problem.
Back to Barrett. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Barrett's got 9 points in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Murray, the pass to Banchero. No good there. The Heat leading by 8. Now Capella. Here's Holmgren. Bird outside. No problem with the wide open J.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Banchero.
Number 41, DeAndre Jordan.
Leonard against Holmgren. Layup, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Miami Heat. It's a 10-point game. And he jams it in.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
And yeah, it's good.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Here's Barrett. Barnes outside. Outside, Barrett. Bird outside. Clock at 6. From 19, that one goes.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Kawhi. Jumper is off. The Heat leading by 12. Holmgren looking around. Here's Bird. Barnes outside. Now Capella. And he does not hit.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance. and an outstanding win for Miami.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Larry Bird.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, DeAndre Jordan. 1.
And the free throw, no good. Barrett fires. Jordan pulls it down. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
Can't get it to go. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now we present the player of the game, Larry Bird.